Hi everyone, it's Jessica here with Phoenix Fitness and Recovery, and today we're going to be focusing on a lot of upper body strength with still a little bit of sneakiness of some lower half as well. So we've still got legs in there, but a lot of upper body focus, and then as always, lots of core focus. So today I've got the reformer all set up with the mat conversion on here. I also have the Togu ball, so any kind of Pilates ball will be a really great option. And if you don't have a Pilates ball, find some kind of pillow or something that will kind of give you the same impact. And then I love to get you all set up on your reformer before we get started to make sure it's just a smooth transition with your flow today. So to start with, I've got the roll down bar set with 2 yellow springs, and for me it's at the very top eyelet before you would get to the top of your tower. So the top eyelet on the side tower bar, and then I do have the 2 blue springs. So these are 2 medium springs that are set at the top of the tower, and then the side I have 2 long purple springs. This is going to be for legs. You can see I have the loop here attached as well. So I've gone with heavier springs today for legs. We're not doing as much lower half work, so I did want to really hit hard when we did get legs and feet in straps. But you can also do a light spring, so 2 long yellows would be a fantastic option, especially if you know that purple is just a little too heavy for you. So make those adjustments. You can always pause the video and switch the springs out if you truly just don't know. Then give it a shot with those heavy purple springs for your practice today. And then I also have the push-through bar relaxed, so it's not connected at the top. It's actually relaxed down towards the bottom as well. And I have it set, I've got 2 settings on the tower for the push-through bar, and for me, for my height, I've got it set to that lower one. But if you're really tall, you might want to bring that up a notch to that second notch, depending on your reformer. So every reformer is different. Make those adjustments, get the springs to where you think they might be. The purple spring is just the second one down. So I've got the yellow at the top, purple is set right below that. This might also be different depending on how long your legs are, but today I want the challenge for legs and straps. So that's why I got purple, and that's why I have it set to that specific eyelet as well. So when you're ready, go ahead, get everything set up, and let's get started. All right. To get started for your practice today, you have your roll down bar, wide grip, hands to the outside of the eyelets, ground through your sits bones, and then bring your feet. You can either bring your feet to your tower. You can also bring them to your shoulder blocks if that feels maybe a little bit more comfortable for you. And then have a gentle press through your palms, all ready to go. So you are pressing your roll down bar down so your hands are in alignment with your shoulders here to start with. Press to the pads of your feet into your tower so you can feel your quads might be lighting up or starting to connect here. Take a deep breath in, tall spine. With your exhale, I just want you to scoop your pelvis. Inhale, lengthen, nice and long. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, lengthen. So as you scoop your pelvis, think about belly button to pubic bone, that lower abdominal wall, starting to turn on for you here. So we're going to wake up through your spine, nice and gentle, creating that little fire through your shoulders, through your arms, just a little bit of isometric work there at the top. So you're getting into your pelvic rock. One more time. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, scoop your pelvis, hold. Then I want you to start to slowly C-shape backwards. As you start to roll back, your feet might disconnect from the tower, and that's okay. You're just trying to press and hold. Still pressing, keeping your hands still in alignment with your shoulders. Here we go. We're going to slowly roll back. All the way back. Now we're controlling this. So hopefully you can find that really nice control through your core. All the way back down. Lengthen through your spine at the bottom. Notice your neutral spine. Deep breath. Exhale, start to tuck your chin. And we're going to roll back up. Keep your hands pressing down so they stay in alignment with your shoulders. Now, I want you to slowly reconnect to that scooped pelvis or that pelvic rock. We're going to roll forward like you're trying to press your roll down bar to the tower. Continue to press down. Inhale, roll all the way back up to that lengthened, nice spine at the top, and you're back to your starting position. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop. Control your roll. Just imagine you're trying to pay attention to one vertebra at a time, and then you're paying attention to your core, your arms, still trying to press your feet into your tower. There's a lot going on for your warm-up today. All the way down. Lengthen at the bottom, deep inhale. Exhale, start to roll. Feel that powerful exhale as you roll all the way back up. Inhale, lengthen to your spine at the top. Give your legs a little shimmy and a little shake. Try and relax through your quads. Continue to press down through your bar. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop, and roll. Roll, roll, roll. Slow and controlled. All the way back. Relax, relax, relax. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull your bar, elbows wide, towards the bottom of your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin toward your chest. Try not to jam it. Keep pressing down through your bar. Roll forward. Inhale, lengthen all the way back up to the top. Exhale, scoop. Just picking up your pace a little bit. You're still controlling everything. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull your bar, elbows wide. Can you feel your shoulder blades press into your carriage? Inhale, lengthen your arms long. Exhale, tuck your chin and roll all the way back up. Roll, roll, roll. Roll forward, reach to the tower. Inhale, lengthen all the way back. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your elbows, pull your bar in, bottom of your chest. Inhale, arms long. Exhale, scoop, and roll. Roll, roll. Keep pressing down through your bar. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen, grow tall. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Roll back, roll back, roll back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide row. Inhale, extend your arms long. Exhale, scoop, and roll forward. Big roll. Keep pressing down. Pause here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt forward. Relax your legs. Soft bend through your knees. Deep inhale. Exhale. Melt into your seated forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, let your head hang heavy. Inhale. Roll all the way back up, tall seated position, start to rebuild. Starting position, place your right hand to the inside of your roll down bar to the center. Connect your left hand across your abdominal wall, but don't tuck your left shoulder over. You're gonna keep your shoulders in alignment. So exactly what you just did, but one hand on your bar, one hand, almost like you're giving your abdominals a little hug. Take a deep breath, press your bar down, shoulders still active. Exhale, scoop, and roll back, roll back. Keep pressing down through your bar, but think about your core. So we're going really slow again because we've got a new alignment, shoulders in alignment. Keep breathing. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll all the way. Keep pressing through your bar, roll over your hand that's across to your belly button, roll forward. Inhale, lengthen all the way back up to the top. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Roll back, slow and controlled. Think about your core. Arms still long, shoulders still in alignment. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend at your elbow. Pull your bar down. Inhale, arm long. Exhale, scoop. Roll forward, roll forward. Keep pressing your bar down. It's so easy to forget, so I'm just going to keep reminding you. Inhale, lengthen all the way up to the top. Exhale, scoop. Keep pressing down. Just small presses, right? It doesn't have to be super, super pressing hard down. Scoop, 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 and roll. Inhale, lengthen at the top. Exhale, bend your elbow, pull your bar down. Inhale, extend your arm long. Exhale, roll up. Feel that propelling movement with that core as it really grows nice and strong. Inhale, lengthen at the top. Exhale, scoop, roll back, roll back. This is the last one, make it count. Well, last one on this side. Inhale, lengthen nice and long at the top. Exhale, bend your elbow, pull it in. Inhale, long. Exhale, scoop. Keep your shoulders. Don't let your right shoulder pull forward. Control, control. Reach nice and long, roll over. Inhale, lengthen at the top. Switch your grip. Left hand to your roll down bar, right hand across your belly button, shoulders in alignment, soft press down through your roll down bar. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, scoop your pelvis. Roll back. So remember, this first one, the arm stays straight. And if you find that there's anything going on and it just doesn't feel 100% as you bend your elbow, then don't take that option. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, scoop your chin in. You're not jamming your chin into your chest, just that slight scoop. Roll through your cervical spine, roll over your arm, lengthen your arm, left arm towards your tower. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Here's our add-on. Exhale, scoop, shoulders in alignment. Roll back so you can feel your core, especially as you give yourself a hug with your right arm. Inhale all the way down. Exhale, bend your elbow, pull your bar down. Woo. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to tuck your chin. Roll over your right arm, roll over, roll over. Ooh, I took a soft bend there. Keep your left arm straight and strong. Lengthen. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Control it, control it, control it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your elbow, pull your bar down. Inhale, length. Exhale, scoop, and roll forward. Roll forward. There we go with that bent elbow on the left side. Keep that left arm straight and strong if you can. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, scoop, roll back. Final round. Final round. You can do this. Slow and controlled. Roll it back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your left elbow, pull it in. Inhale, lengthen your left arm. Exhale, keep your left arm straight as you roll up. Keep pressing down with your left arm. Keep that sensation. Roll over your right arm. Inhale, grow nice and tall at the top. Bring your hands back to the wide edges of your roll down bar. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt forward. Deep breath in. Can you hinge from your hips and keep your spine neutral rather than rounding your upper back? Deep breath. Exhale it out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Press your breath into your back side, your back upper rib cage. And exhale it out. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Bring your right hand to the inside of your roll down bar. Extend your left arm out to the side. So you've got half of a T and then a soft press down with your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your left hand. Look over your left hand with your gaze. Deep breath. Exhale, start to reach at the diagonal. It's okay if your right butt cheek peels off a little bit. We're gonna pulse here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back, gently unwind. Pause at the top, big exhale, soft press through your right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Hinge back, pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, unwind. You feel that shakiness on your right side body. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, soft press down. Exhale, twist to your left. Extend, reach, lift your right butt cheek just slightly. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back. Ground down through your sits bones. Gently unwind. Reach your left hand long. Keep both hands to the inside of your eyelets and hinge forward. Deep breath, soft bend through your knees. Exhale it out. Deep breath, especially if you find if your hip flexors or quads are screaming at you right now, keep the soft bend through your knees just to help that. You can also bring your feet to your shoulder blocks rather than the tower bars. Slowly come all the way back up. Make your adjustments that you need. Left side, so left hand on the center of your roll down bar, right arm out. Deep breath. Exhale, twist to your right, only through your torso. So notice if your left hip wants to lift up, both grounded with your breath, slowly extend long, like you're reaching with your right fingertips. Left butt cheek is gonna peel off here. We're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 1. Slowly unwind, come all the way back. Bring your gaze forward, lengthen at the top. Exhale, twist through your torso. Extend nice and long, reach. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. All the way back, big inhale, exhale to release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, bring both hands. Deep inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, melt forward. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, come all the way back up. If your hands need a breather from your roll down bar, go ahead and take it. Maybe roll through both of your wrists here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going to rebuild. So we're going to start left hand on your roll down bar. We're going to come to your side body, right side body. Bottom foot is stacked in front of your top leg. Hips are stacked. I like to have the pads of my feet pressing into my shoulder blocks here, but you can also bring your arches if that feels more comfortable. But pads of your feet is where I'm going to be cueing. So hips stacked, left hand in the center of your roll down bar. We're going to slide all the way down to your starting position. Now you have a couple variations here, so keep that in mind. You can always have elbow down on the mat. You can also have your right hand supporting you on your carriage too. So if you've never done this before, keep your right hand down for that first round. Take a deep breath. Exhale, slowly press into your feet. We're gonna lift up. Keep your right hand down or sweep your right hand up. So left oblique crunch, double check, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, and then slowly slide all the way back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, rise up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, oblique crunch. Inhale to release. Exhale, crunch, last 5. Inhale, soften. Exhale, crunch 4. Inhale to release. Exhale, crunch 3. Inhale to release. Exhale, crunch 2. Inhale to release. Exhale, crunch 1. Inhale, release, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back. Woo, notice your left side body. Holy moly. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Glide your right hand all the way up. Seated position. Switch your hands. So feet stacked a little differently this time. You're gonna roll all the way down to your left side. Bottom foot in front, top foot in back. Right hand in the center of your roll down bar. Hips are stacked. So straighten down. You take a deep breath. Exhale, press to your palms. Squeeze your right oblique. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift. Inhale to release. Feel the lift with your springs too. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Remember, you can use your hand if this side is any different. Let your hand guide you up. Let your elbow guide you up. It's okay. Exhale, lift, hold. Inhale, release. I think we have 4 more. Exhale, crunch, hold. Inhale to release. Exhale, 3. Inhale, release. Exhale, 2. Inhale, release. You know what we're doing. Last 1. Lift and hold. Here we go. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to release. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly roll all the way back. Come to your seated position. Hands to your bar. Lengthen your legs. Feet to shoulder blocks, deep breath. Exhale, seated forward fold. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly come all the way up to your seated position. For now, we're going to set that roll down bar aside. Give your hands a little breather. And you're going to come to your kneeling position, still facing to your tower here. Still facing to your tower. So I'm going to use this guide in the middle of the carriage on my mat to bring your knees back. Now, you may want to stay here. If you're closer to your tower, it'll be a little easier. The further away, it'll be a little bit more challenging. You do have the support of the springs, which makes it kind of nice here for this next exercise. So I'm going to come back a little bit further, because I know I like to be a little further back. Knees in alignment with hips. Untuck your toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, start to hinge back from your knees. Keep your neutral spine, core on. Notice your glutes. Glutes are active. Yeah. So maybe bring your eyes to the top of your tower. Now, if you notice this is really, really easy and you just want to hinge back a little bit further, but you'd like to scooch back, go ahead and take this opportunity because this is the first one. We're going to hold here and breathe. Breathe. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale, really knit your ribs together. Almost there. Really help those quads. Support with your core, support with your glutes. But think about your quads, so just above your knees. As you're in your thigh stretch, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hinge back, thigh stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull your bar towards the bottom of your chest or to the center. Squeeze your elbows back. And think about in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen your arms nice and long. Exhale, add your extension, pull back. Inhale, lengthen. Think about your upper body here, even though you're working your quads, but you're isolating through your quads. Keep your shoulders down. So if you notice that around your neck is kind of tense and you have a hard time not working that area, bring your elbows down a little bit lower. Try not to bring them into the rib cage. Lengthen, you've got this. Last 3. Last 2, keep squeezing your glutes. Last 1, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, let that bar pull you all the way back up. We're going to take a nice big stretch. Press your hips back. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, scoop your pelvis around your upper back and roll all the way back up. Beautiful. This time, go ahead and bring your hands to the inside of your eyelids. Keep your elbows narrow. Deep breath. Exhale, start to hinge back. Hold in your thigh stretch. Hold, hold, hold. Keep breathing. Exhale, bend your elbows rather, pull your bar down towards your belly button. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend at your elbows, pull it in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. You've got this. Exhale, bend. Now, if this is too easy, go back a little bit further. It's okay. Don't worry, we're going to pick it up a notch. Your next round, we'll go even deeper into the fire. Exhale, exertion. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale to lengthen. Keep squeezing your glutes. Squeeze your quads. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull, hold. Now we're going to do pulses, 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 pulses. So in and out. Little, so try and control your pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Relax your neck. 2, 1. Straighten your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, rise. Woo, listen to your quads. Inhale, press your bar forward. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Can you press your breath into your backside again? Exhale. We're using your breath to help stretch your back. Deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way back. That kneeling position. You're going to keep your hands on your bar. You're going to rise up to your standing position. So depending on the length of your carriage, if you're on a reformer stretch, you're going to have a lot more room. But if you're on the regular size mat conversion, depending on your legs here, your lunge might be controlled by that depth. So I'm going to try and get my foot as far back as I can. Start, ground your right foot into your carriage. Step your left foot further back. So we're going to come into a nice big low lunge. Can you keep your back heel lifted, back leg straight, front knee is bent, and in alignment with your front foot or your pinky toe. So if you notice your right knee is collapsing in, bring it out, squeeze your right butt cheek. Bring your hands to the wide edges of your bar, tall spine. So shoulders over hips, horizontal, deep breath. Exhale, press your bar towards your right thigh. Inhale, slowly, slowly, slowly release. Come back up. Exhale, pull it down. Big lat press. Inhale, slow release, slow, slow. Don't let the yellow springs control your movements. You've made the commitment, you're here. Control it, feel those shakes. Almost there. Deep breath. Exhale, press. Slow, 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 come all the way back up. Exhale, press and hold. Add little pulses. Control your pulses, control. Notice if your upper body is really jerking around a lot. Control it. Use your stabilizers. What's your core doing? Last 3. Woo. Last 2. Last 1. Hold. Now you're going to start to slide your bar forward. Get your weight into your right foot. Here we go. We're going to challenge your balance. Right foot. Lift your left foot. But keep your bar pressing down. So think about maybe warrior 3. Try and kick a hole in the back wall or the wall behind you. Now slow, control it. Bend your right knee. Soft landing with your left foot. You are still pressing down into your bar. It's not moving yet. Deep breath. Last 3. Rise up. Kick a hole in the back wall. And then soft, soft, soft landing. Notice if your right knee is wavering side to side. It shouldn't be. You're controlling it. Lift up, squeeze. Here's the sneaky glute work that I told you about. Here we go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, soft landing to lower. Exhale, lift. Hold here. And then pulse into your left hamstring, left glute. 3, 2. Keep kicking. Hold. Soften down. Let your arms come back up. And then rise back up. Walk to your tower. Bring your hands to your tower. Walk back. Feet under your hips. And then melt into your shoulders, into your lats. Ooh, feel your pectorals stretch. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring your bar with you. Here we go. We're going to start here. Hands to the inside of your roll down bar eyelets. We're going to walk back. Again, using that guidance of the seam in the middle of your carriage. Left foot forward, right foot back. So ground your left foot. Soft landing to the back. Think about low lunge here, low lunge. Deep breath. Exhale, start to press your palms down. Here it is, slow release, slow. Exhale, press. Inhale, slow release. Squeeze. Notice your glutes. Take a quick peek down, left knee in alignment with left pinky toe. Exhale, press. Inhale, slowly, slowly, slowly release. Exhale, press. Hold. Here we go, bend at your elbows, only your elbows. And press. Ooh, feel your triceps here. Press. Last one, hold. Start to sweep your bar forward, left leg. More weight, start to flutter your right foot up. Kick your heel up. Right heel is lifted, core is on. Squeeze your right butt cheek, right hamstring. Softly bend your left knee. Tap your right foot back down, back into your low lunge. Your triceps should be really burning here because you haven't left your activation. Lift your right foot up, hold. Find your balance. And soft landing, soft landing. Don't let your left knee waver here. Last two. Hold. Big hold today. Inhale, soften back down. Woo. Last one. Exhale, hold. Don't forget your pulses. Pulse. So keep your right leg straight. Pulse into your right hamstring, right glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften your right foot down. Lengthen your arms long. And rise back up to the top. Walk your bar back. Hands to your tower. Walk your feet back. Deep breath. Exhale it out. Let your ears melt in between your biceps. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Walk your hands down your tower. And can you melt all the way into your forward fold? Deep breath in. Stretch your hamstrings out. So the straighter you can keep your legs, the more hamstring stretch you're going to get. So if you need a soft bend here, just to accommodate for tight hamstrings, then take the bend through your knees. Listen to the back of your legs. We're stretching your hamstrings because we are going to do some hamstring strengthening here. Just giving your upper body a little bit of a breather. Inhale, slowly come up, round your spine, slow and controlled. Let your head be really heavy. Connect your hands behind you. Gently pull down through your shoulders. Notice if there's any tingly sensations. Hopefully they feel light and like you've just worked them really hard. Deep breath. Exhale, start to hinge forward from your hips. Let your heart melt. Hands reach towards the back wall or even above you. Again, be mindful. How do your hamstrings feel? Do you need a soft bend through your knees? Are they really tight? If you have to sit a lot for work, you have to sit a lot, maybe you drive a lot, your hamstrings might be really tight. It might be really challenging to straighten your legs. That is okay. Continue to breathe. Try and pull your hands back to get your shoulders away from your earlobes. You've done some beautiful shoulder work today. Deep breath. Exhale out. All right, let's get back into it. Rise all the way back up. So we've just done some really beautiful stretching. One, for a lot of the muscles that you just used. Two, for some muscles that you are now going to use. You're going to spin around, face to your foot bar, and come nice and close. You can use your foot bar to come all the way down to a soft seated position. And bring the pads of your feet to your foot bar. Now, this is going to be more sensational in your hamstrings if you have the pads of your feet here, versus if your hamstrings are just not ready for that, or they start to cramp up today, bring your heels to your foot bar rather than the pads of your feet. But I'm guiding you through pads just because we're not doing a ton of leg work today. So I still want to make sure that we get a really nice impact for your body. So when you're here, you're going to scooch all the way down, or lie all the way down onto your back. And you've got a little space here. So your hips don't have to be exactly underneath your knees, but they are pretty close. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders down. Roll your shoulders into your carriage here. Press the pads of your feet evenly into your foot bar. So you can feel just below your big toe, all the way down to pinky toe. Try and pull your heels towards your glutes. Before even getting started, I can feel my hamstrings already. I feel it a little bit more on the left. So I'm going to do a little bit more work on the right as well to find that balance. Deep breath. Exhale, hinge your hips off of your carriage and hold here. Can you bring your eyes maybe one ceiling tile or one space behind you just to keep your chin off of your chest? Shoulders still rolled down and back. Now, if you're overextending, maybe you're really, really flexible and you really like to press your hips all the way up. If you can't see your knees, your hips are way too high. So don't worry about bringing your hips up too high. The lift here, we're coming from your hamstrings. So try and pull your heels and the pads of your feet into your butt cheeks. Hold, breathe. And if you want, keep holding and breathing. You can also soften down from your hinge bridge, but hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come all the way back from your hinge bridge, which means you've got a neutral spine. We're not articulating anything yet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge bridge all the way up. Hold. Keep pulling Heels to butt cheeks, heels to butt cheeks. Pull, pull, pull. Make sure you can see your knees just into your gaze. So just as you lower your eyes, you can kind of see your knees there. Last 3, last 2. Keep rolling your shoulders down and away, and then all the way back. So your lats are still working here. We still have this shoulder blade girdle working hard through your hinge bridge. Even though we're taking a little upper body break, they're still working during your bridge series. Take a deep breath. Pilates is sneaky. It's always like full body happening. Exhale, hinge bridge, hold. At the top, breathe. We're gonna add little glute pulses. Can you lower and lift an inch through your hips, through your glutes? And then reconnect. What are your shoulder blades doing? What are your shoulders doing? Press them down. Keep breathing, holding, trying to pull your heels to your butt cheeks. Last 3, last 2, 1. Hold at the top, deep breath, exhale, start to articulate your spine. So, right below your shoulder blades, start to feel one vertebra at a time. You're gonna find your imprint or scooped pelvis. Lower abdominal wall has to turn on for that. Feel your low back. Find your carriage. It's pretty hard to get that lumbar there, but you've got it. And then untuck your scooped pelvis to neutral spine. So you can now feel your scooped or your neutral spine on your carriage here. There's a space between your low back. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop your pelvis. We're gonna reverse. Slow and controlled. Can you go so slow that your hamstrings get shaky, but you're paying attention to your spine as you articulate off of your carriage? Hold at the top. Each movement has a purpose. Keep breathing, holding, breathe in, exhale. Now we're going to reverse your articulation to come back down. So depending on how high you've lifted your hips, you're going to feel different sensation here. Keep keeping your shoulders down. Your hamstrings are still on. Hold your imprint the whole way. This is one of the most challenging parts of articulation bridge. My hamstrings are shaking. My lower abs are on, trying to control this scoop all the way down, all the way down. Oh my goodness, and deep breath in. You've got one more articulation bridge. Deep breath, exhale, scoop, slow and controlled. Can you slowly go so you can feel each vertebra lift up? Dig into the pads of your feet. Try and pull your heels to butt cheeks. Don't forget the purpose of this bridge series. It's still your hamstrings, but we've added your articulation bridge. Hold at the top. Keep breathing. Keep pulling. Heels to glutes. Heels to glutes. Pause at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly articulate. Slowly articulate. Be very, very mind-body connected here. All the way down, one vertebra, hold, 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 especially down to the bottom. Let that shake happen all the way down until you can hold your imprint all the way, and then untuck to your neutral spine at the bottom. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull your knees into your chest, give them a huge hug. Deep breath. Take these nice big circles through your hips. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in, roll your ankles. Exhale out. Release your feet back down to your foot bar. Bring your right ankle to your left thigh. Option for your hands to come around the back of your left hamstring, but keep your shoulders and hands relaxed. You're really pulling in with your left leg versus yanking on your left hamstring. Keep breathing in. Exhale out. Feel that upper body relax. Deep breath. Exhale out. Feel your body releasing. Deep breath. Exhale, bigger figure 4 hug. Inhale, slowly unwind. Release, and then reconnect. Opposite side, figure 4 stretch. Here you go. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath. Pull in with your right quad. Exhale out. Deep breath. Relax your fingertips, your shoulders. Exhale out. Notice if there's a difference between right side and left side. Make your mental notes. And exhale out. Slowly unwind, come all the way back. Take a few windshield wipers side to side. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Beautiful. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to pull your knees into your chest, and then however you'd like to, can you rock all the way up to your seated position. Your feet can come on top of your foot bar. and then you're gonna spin around. So let's make your way back. You're gonna take a moment here. You can always grab a drink of water too, but bring your roll down bar behind you. Push through bar is top loaded today, and you have the option. So top loaded push through bar. If you want one blue spring, add the blue spring. You can also do 2 blue springs. So if you want a little bit more support, add 2 blue springs, or maybe you do 1 red spring, right? Do the 1 full heavy versus the 2 halves, right? We can be creative here. So you choose your support that you want for that upper half. I set up 2 blue springs so you had that support ready to go. I'm gonna go with 1 blue for my practice today. I want a little bit more or a little less support and a little bit more work by myself. So you're gonna take a seat down onto your carriage. Be mindful of your push through bar. Spin around to face to your foot bar and then slowly roll down. So bring your head to your headrest, but your shoulders are not touching your shoulder blocks. So you've got at least 1 inch of space here. So there's not a connection here. So you've got a smooth flow up and a flow down. Hands in alignment with your shoulders, soft grip. Take a deep breath in, knees bent. With your exhale, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Roll up, 1 vertebra at a time. Come all the way up. Hold at the top. Deep breath. Exhale, bend at your elbows. Deep breath in. And slowly roll all the way back. All the way back, slow and controlled. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. Core is really strong, feel that strength. Lengthen your arms to the top, neutral spine. Bend your elbows. Now, the bend of your elbows, it's really up to how your body's feeling. You don't have to bring your bar behind your head today. Make sure you don't hit your head. So if it's very close to your head, you need to scooch further away from your shoulder blocks just to make that free space. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop. Roll all the way up. Hold to the top. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, roll all the way back down. Relax your shoulders. Relax, relax, relax. Here we go. Let's add on. Deep breath. Exhale, pull your right knee into tabletop. Roll all the way up at the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Can you point your toes like there's laser beams coming off of your toes? Now, if that gives your foot cramps, come into your dorsal flexion. So that would be flexing your toes up to the sky rather than pointed. That's okay. Relax your shoulders. You've got this. Last 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep your legs straight and roll all the way back. All the way back. Deep breath in. Lift your right leg even towards the clouds. So right leg is still extended. Pull your left knee into tabletop. Press your hands into your push through bar here, but don't let that grip go so your bar doesn't fly up to the sky. So you're pressing down into your lats. Deep breath, core is on. Scoop your pelvis to imprint, so you should no longer feel a space between your low back and your carriage. You're holding your left knee in tabletop, right leg trying to point your toes up to the sky. Inhale, start to lower your right leg towards your carriage. Exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now your imprint is dictating how low, inhale to lower, your right leg can go. So if you can't hold your imprint here, you're going too far. Take less range of motion. I can tell my core is getting a little tired. My quad is also getting tired from those beautiful thigh stretches that we did earlier. Exhale, lift, hold at the top. Bend your right knee, deep breath. Exhale, slowly roll up. Roll up, both knees in tabletop. Here we go, deep breath. Exhale, roll all the way back down, 1 vertebra at a time. Slow and controlled, control it, control it. Woo, feel that midsection. Release your head, neck, and shoulders, and release your feet all the way down to your carriage. Oh my goodness, and then bring your push through bar all the way back behind you so you can bring your arms back and release, deep breath. So keep your hands connected to your bar. And then slowly rock both knees over to the right. Take a little windshield wiper. I want you to hold. You can stretch your left thigh. You bring your left foot further back. Go a little deeper into your stretch. Deep breath. Exhale out. Inhale, come back into center. Keep your feet wide on your carriage. Exhale, twist to the left, but hold this big internal, external rotation through your hips. I want you to feel your right hip, maybe right quad. Deep breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, come all the way back into your center position, and then slowly guide your push through bar back to your starting position. Hands press down. Deep breath in. Exhale, left knee into tabletop. Deep breath. Exhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. Hold at the top. Now, if you have a little C shape through your spine, that's okay. You don't have to be in that neutral position, especially if your shoulders are pooped. Deep breath. Straighten your leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Now you're only straightening your leg to what your body is able to do. So don't be discouraged, especially again, those tight hamstrings. Maybe you're working on some kind of knee recovery. Inhale, straighten, hold. Slowly roll back, roll back, roll back. Soft landing, soft landing. Sweep your left foot up to the clouds. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull your right knee into tabletop and hold. You've been here before. Hold your imprint. Listen to your body. Inhale, start to lower your left leg. Listen to your imprint. So slow, slow, slow. Listen to imprint. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale, sweep back up, back up. Inhale, start to lower your left leg. Listen to your imprint. Hold, hold, hold your pelvis. Exhale, lift it back up. Now, even though I'm talking about your pelvis, your abs, feel your core. Exhale to lift. Feel that extra knit with your ribs as you exhale to lift. It just helps to solidify your core strength. You're almost there, almost there. Keep your right knee in alignment with your right hip, not over your belly button, not over your chest. It's a strong right knee tabletop. Hold at the top. Pause here. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Start to bend your left knee. Deep breath. Exhale, roll all the way up, all the way up. Pause at the top. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, bend. You can do single leg option here for your teaser. So if you are not ready for double legs, it is okay. Last two. Last one, hold. Bring your heels together, toes apart. Click, 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 click. Find your beats, beats, beats. Strong, strong, strong core. Almost there. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet back parallel. Bend your knees to tabletop. Here we go. Slow and controlled. All the way back. Slow, slow, slow release. Bring your feet back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, windshield wiper to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale, melt a little deeper. Inhale, come back into center. Push your bar behind you through your tower. Exhale, melt all the way to the left. Similar to your supine twist, but I want to add a different rotation through your hips. Inhale, come all the way back into center. Slowly bring your push through bar all the way back up. There we go. And rise back up. Bring your legs nice and long. Inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Try and keep your spine neutral. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach forward. Big hamstring release. And then we're going to release all the way down. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Start to release. Rise all the way back up. Hands under knees. Guide your knees back in to meet one another. Then crisscross your legs however you want to come all the way to your foot bar. Now, a beautiful option too is to have forearms down on your carriage with knees further back. You can have feet lifted only if you choose. It's just a personal preference. Or hands down here with knees down or knees lifted. There are so many different plank options for your practice, so listen to your body and whatever you need. please take that option because we can do all of these things in any of those variations. I'm going to guide you through hands on foot bar, but you get to choose. So when you're ready, lift your knees and rise up into your high plank. Hold here. So we're back into core and upper body. I'll give your legs a little breather. Core doesn't usually get a breather in Pilates. As you're here, try and notice, is the back of your head in alignment with your spine, or do you jut your chin forward as you're doing a plank? Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Keep breathing, holding. Make sure you're not on your tippy toes. You're on the pads of your feet. Keep breathing. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften both knees down. Press your hips back. You can bring your knees wide to child's pose. You can keep your knees together for shell stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, roll your spine all the way back up. You're gonna rebuild into your high plank. So you always have the option to hold high plank just like you did your first round, or we're going to add on. I'm gonna bring my hands just slightly wider than shoulder distance apart, just slightly. Lift up and hold. Now, deep breath, lengthen your spine nice and long. With your exhale, start to bend at your elbows. But I don't want you to bring your elbows out really wide. This is very much like a capital A shape or an A-frame push-up. Strong grip. So if your elbows are in alignment with your foot bar, it's a little too wide. Can you bring your elbows behind your foot bar just a little bit? What that's going to do is help to get out of your traps, help to keep your shoulders away from your earlobes. Almost there, almost there. I've got 2 more. Listen to your body. If you want more, take more. If you want less, take less. And then rise all the way up. Remember, knees down is a beautiful plank variation. It's a beautiful push-up variation too. Press your hips back. Deep breath. Exhale out. So as we move through, if you find that I'm guiding you through and you're like, oh my goodness, this is not happening today, that's okay. Find your variation. There's always something for you to do. I'd rather have you find a variation than just give up on yourself, right? That feels really awful and feels defeated. You don't have to feel like that. So knees down is a really good option for this next push-up as we get into your triceps. So knees down, hips forward, but belly on. So if that belly is melting forward, you're pinching through that low back. So stay out of that alignment. It's really important to have a really strong plank alignment. So if you can feel you can't support with your core just yet, then come down to your knees for this last round of plank. Last round, I promise. Let's get back into your triceps. You've been here before, so hopefully you find that fire again. Hands underneath your shoulders this round. Hands underneath shoulders. Lift your knees. Find your high plank. You can hold here. You can lower your knees down. Deep breath. Exhale, bend at your elbows, but keep them right next to your ribs and press. Bend at your elbows and press. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Shoulders away from your ears. Almost there. Last 3. Last 2. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Last 1. Bend your knees and soften down. Ooh, big upper body series. Deep breath. Exhale. If you need to roll your wrists both directions, use your foot bar for a little shoulder stretch. But if your shoulders are just pooped, you can bring your hands back. Relax your forehead down. Just bring your hands back by your feet. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. One more inhale. Feel your body relax with your exhale. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Guide yourself all the way back up to that kneeling position. Let's finish this out nice and strong. And a spin around. So, working your backside. You're gonna rise up. blue spring is gone here. So I'm not gonna have any spring for your push through bar this next round. So no spring on your push through bar. And you come all the way down to your belly. I want you to be really mindful of your shoulders here and of your low back. So I'm gonna be cueing a lot of core strength here. And I want you to think about that because it's gonna protect your low back. But I do want you to feel the muscles that are framing your spine. I want you to feel that fire. Now, if you're feeling that pain in your low back, either it's not enough core or there's something else going on, stop immediately. You should not be feeling pain. Just want you to feel the fire in your backside. That's what we're gonna be focusing on here. You're gonna come all the way down to your belly, hands on top of your push through bar, and then can you slide a little further away, depending on where you're at. So my arms are straight and strong, and my push through bar is in alignment with my tower. It's not further out and it's not further in. Just alignment. I'm pressing evenly through the pads of my hands, through the push through bar, so I can feel my pectorals. I can feel below my armpit. I can feel in my armpit here. Let's press down to the top of your feet. Glutes are strong. Feet shoulder distance or hip distance apart. Deep breath in. Exhale, start to lift your chest. Your bar is moving into you, but only because you're adding your extension to your spine. Keep breathing. Hold here. Now, you might not be up this high. You might be up a little higher. Just make sure there's no pain through your spine here. I want you to notice the muscles in your backside, not your actual spine. Keep breathing in. Press down through your palms. Lift with your core. Deep breath. Exhale, slowly, slowly melt all the way back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, rise up, rise up. Keep breathing here. Keep your eyes forward. I don't want any extra cervical spine extension here. Keep breathing, eyes forward. Ooh, my arms are really, really shaky, but that's not what's doing the work. It's core, it's glutes, back muscles. Deep breath. Exhale to release. Goodness, that exhale feels so good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rise up, hold. Can you lift your right leg? Lift your left leg, hold, keep breathing. We're gonna add that little flutter, but don't bend your knees. Flutter, flutter, flutter. So you're squeezing your glutes. This is that ugly squeeze where you're like, oh, my butt cheeks do not look pretty right now, but you're gonna squeeze them anyway. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Inhale at the top, exhale to release. Now listen to the change. First, bend your knees. Just bend at your elbows too. Bend at your knees and take a windshield wiper side to side. Roll your ankles, wiggle your toes. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Okay. So as you went through that round, if you found that your low back, that is enough for your low back, maybe pause at this point and fast forward. If you found that, you know what, I could do a little bit more back strengthening and arms and core and glutes, then just make sure you listen to your body as we move through the series. So maybe join me for this next round. So take a deep breath. Exhale, start to lift your feet and hold. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly come back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift both feet. Legs are straight and strong. Feet parallel. If you know you have a bad habit of externally or internally rotating, pronating, supinating, anything happening like that, then try and focus. Mind-body connection. Exhale, lift. And if you didn't know what any of those things meant, that's okay. Bring your feet together. Are your big toes touching? Are the tops of your feet able to touch down to your mat? Or do you feel a different side of your foot touching down first? That just means you've got a different angle on, and I really want you to focus on feet parallel. Exhale to lift, hold, deep breath in. Exhale now, lift your heart. Pull your bar towards you, but don't bend your elbows. Deep breath. Keep your feet lifted and rock forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rock forward. So getting into your swan dive. Exhale, lift. Oh, here we go. Almost there, everybody. We are almost there. Rock forward. 2 more times. Here we go. Our feet parallel. Our legs lifted. Is your back working? That means your muscles, not your spine. Last one. Hold, hold, hold. Bend at your elbows and straighten your arms. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 3, 2, 1. Straighten your arms and melt everything back down. Soft bend. Actually, go ahead. Release your push through bar. Bring your hands underneath your forehead. Relax.
Bend at your knees and take your windshield wiper side to side. Relax your low back. Relax your shoulders. Notice how your deltoids feel. So right at the top of your shoulder, how does that feel? Deep breath. And exhale, let's rebuild. Hands under shoulders. Rise all the way back up. I hope you're ready to finish out strong. We're gonna take a little breather with that upper body. And then this is where we're kicking it hard with the legs. So I mentioned at the beginning of class, we've got spring settings. I'm doing purple for those heavy springs for legs today. So you can see we've got heavy purple with the loop. You do not have to be head to head rest to start your practice, and we're gonna wiggle around anyway. So just lie down on your back, bring your feet up, feet in your loops, feet in loops. So as you're here, you have the option, you can do hands to your tower. If purple is easy for you, good for you, but you can also straighten your hands to your shoulder blocks so you're even further away. I don't know how easy purple is for you. Purple is not an easy spring setting, so when I say that, just know, maybe you work your legs a lot, or maybe you're a runner, maybe you're a cyclist, or maybe you're a gymnast. So if your legs are extra strong, then go ahead and bring your hands to your shoulder blocks and push further away. So togu ball, or your prop that you chose at the beginning of your practice, you're gonna bring your prop in between your ankles, Now you have the option, you can bring your hands to the edges of your carriage. Just try not to death grip. So if you start to move around a little bit, like sliding, maybe add some kind of grip underneath, or you can also bring your hands to your tower. And I'm gonna straighten my arms a little bit, but I want my shoulders to stay down and relaxed. So if your shoulders are creeping up to your earlobes, press them down. You can feel your shoulder blades press. So I can already feel my inner thighs working. So squeeze your togu ball here, or your Pilates ball. Take a deep breath. Exhale, start to lower towards your foot bar. Yep. You've got a neutral spine here, so if you notice you're really starting to move through your pelvis, try to stabilize. Use your core, legs are on. Try to deactivate the shoulders just a little bit. Now if your hands are above you, that can be a hard thing to do, so really focus on shoulder blade area versus the deltoid area and the traps. Don't let your traps fire up. So right by your neck. You have a lot of tension there. Try and release it. So you're taking your lower and lift while squeezing your prop. Maybe add ankle articulation. Notice your hamstrings again. So if you had a really fiery bridge series, you might want to be closer to your tower here, or switch to your yellow springs. Here we go, lower. Last one with feet parallel. Now, heels together, toes apart. Your heels are not actually going to touch, but coming into your Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Deep breath, exhale, start to lower. I've got a dorsal flexion through my feet, or toes flexing out. Option to point your toes, add your plantar flexion, lift back up, keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. So think about the inside of your legs here, the inside, both legs, right side and left side. This one can be tough. Notice, are you doing more work on one side than the other? Is one side a lot more fiery than the other? Shoulders still relaxed, shoulder blades pressed down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. You're almost there. Finish it out really strong. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Hold on your exhale here. Inhale, pause. Exhale, start to bend your knees towards your armpits. Squeeze your ball, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't tilt through your pelvis. Neutral spine, don't overextend. Exhale, press. Like you're trying to kick your foot bar. Inhale, bend your knees towards your armpits. Ooh, here we go. Exhale, press. Keep your shoulders relaxed or pressing down rather than creeping up. Exhale, press, squeeze, neutral spine, inner thighs hopefully are on fire here. You might feel this right above your pubic bone, right by your inner thighs. You might even be feeling this lower, maybe to the midsection. Depending on your spring setting, that can definitely make a big impact here too. One more. Press out, hold. Lift all the way back up. Feet parallel. Start to bend your knees. Woo-hoo-hoo. How do your legs feel? Deep breath in. Exhale out. I'm going to reach my hands back to the tower. Ground your shoulders down. Try and bring your feet together. Deep breath in. Exhale, start to lower. Now pause. Keep your feet parallel as you bring your legs out to a V. So don't externally rotate. Control your leg circle all the way back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale out to the V, but not externally. So are your feet still pointing up to the sky, feet parallel? So you're not rotating through your hip socket as you move through this leg circle today. Control it, control it, control it. One more, so 4 in one direction, 4 in the opposite. These are pretty fiery, especially if you've got the purple spring, but if you're new to these, yellow is super fiery as well. So as you bring your feet out, don't externally rotate. Keep your feet parallel. It's just our natural reaction to externally rotate through our hip sockets here. So see how it feels to keep your legs parallel the whole time. 4 in one direction, 4 in the opposite. I think that's 4 for me in that direction, but finish it out. Start to bend your knees into your chest, just a slight hug, deep breath. Grab your hardware or the color of your springs or even to your straps, just depending on how straight you want your legs. And then you're gonna slowly straighten your legs. Flex your toes down, flex your heels up, gently pull down on your springs. Deep breath. Exhale it out. So try to keep your sacrum glued down. So I really want you to focus here. We focus on the back of your legs. Flex your toes down, flex your heels up. Deep breath. Exhale it out. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let your legs go really wide. Ooh, maybe a very gentle rock side to side. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath. Exhale it out. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Let your knees go wide to your butterfly. Deep breath. Exhale it out. Let everything be really melty all the way up. So start with your head and then work down to your shoulders, elbows, your backside, your core, your hips. Depending on your spring setting, especially with purple, you're going to notice that extra pull. But with yellow, you might be able to go a little deeper into your butterfly, like bringing your heels down to your carriage. So really want your hips to open here. Right hip, left hip. Notice if there's any imbalances between one side versus the other. And I don't mean imbalances as a bad thing. Just make those mental notes as we move through our body. So if you noticed one leg was really, really doing a lot of work, really work on that imbalance, really challenge the opposite side. These are just mental notes every time you step to your reformer and get into your practice. And you take those with you. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Control as you bring your knees back into me. Control it, control it. Those purple springs want to throw you around. You're going to remove your feet from your straps and then come all the way back down. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a huge hug. Maybe bring your forehead to your knees. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Start to rock forward and back, all the way up to your seated position. Slide off of your reformer. Feet down. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Connect your right fingertips around your left wrist, rainbow up and over. Deep breath in. Go a little deeper with your exhale. Reach. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, sweep back up to the sky. Reconnect opposite fingers, opposite wrist. Exhale up and over. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, try and cactus your arms. Stretch your core and pectorals. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, cactus.
Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, release your hands next to your hips. You can rise all the way up to your standing position. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, Pilates, roll down over your beach ball. All the way over, hold your rounded spine, pull your belly button in, softly roll back up, head, neck, and shoulders very, very heavy. Keep your hands next to your hips. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll it down and back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down and back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back. Thank you so much for tuning in for your practice today, everybody. Like, subscribe, do your thing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or concerns with your practice, reach out to me. I'd love to connect. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.